Welcome back to the madness. Okay, speaking of madness, that is madness. Do you really need that many bunnies in your yard? Just asking for myself. It is Tuesday. Okay, how about if we put you back? Uh-oh. Big garbage can. I knew you were going to come this way. I go this way, you go that way. Okay, grumpy old man. Ugh. See, this is why I stopped doing vlogs, because all I do is yell at the peoples.
Turn left, then turn right.
There, I think that's a good view for you guys, right? Okay, so what's been going on? Work has been crazy busy. Crazy busy. Yeah, not a lot going on. I've been cross-stitching. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're almost at a house. I was going to wait until after this house, but then I saw the bunny house, and I'm like, oh my god, no, the peeps got to see the crazy bunny house. Okay, what are we looking for? 231. Let's pay attention what we're doing, folks. We're doing a job here. Okay, so I'll pause and I'll come right back. Okay, before I forget, at the end of this video, Cal, listen up. At the end of this video, I recorded my chair setup for you. And I don't always fall asleep in your live. It's only happened twice. And the one time you told me to go to sleep because it was Mother's Day. No, not Mother's Day. It was Valentine's Day.
Turn right.
God, no, Mother's Day is around the corner. Oh my god. Not ready for it. And Easter is Sunday. Not this Sunday, next Sunday. We don't have one Easter plant in the shop yet. This is very strange. Very strange. So,
In 3/4 of a mile,
yeah.
turn left.
Okay, she's just going to keep on going because we got a long ways before we even need directions. But anyways, yeah. So, what have I been doing? So, last Monday you got a stitchy time. So, you know all of the stitching that I did. The last like 3 weeks that video covered 3 weeks. Okay, so Saturday. I did a lot of stitching Saturday. I finished the cottage. Friday and Saturday, I finished February's cottage. That's right. Actually finished it on Saturday, though. And then Sunday, I was like, okay, before I even start stitching, because I already knew that I was stitching on the March cottage. Which, yeah. I can't believe this, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get March done in March. Yeah, I'm quite shocked, but it was a lot of fun stitching it too. Sunday, I stitched all of the ivy, or whatever you want to call it, and then I stitched the bottom half with the, there's usually like on each side of the month, because you know you stitch the words for that month. And then there's usually like an animal on each side. So this time was a seagull? No. It's not a seagull. I think it's called a pelican. I am so bad with animals. It's some kind of a bird. Maybe it's a stork. It's probably a stork because it's springtime and, you know, babies are born in the spring. Well, they're made in the spring and then whatever you are. Okay, so it's probably a freaking stork now that I think about it. My gosh. Why was I saying it's a seagull? Seagulls aren't black. Huh. Anyways, so I stitched all that up, and then I really don't like stitching in white. So each month I've been taking like 2 of the main colors from that month's cabin and combining them and doing the letters out of it. Which January's looked really cool and February's looked really cool. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to take the 3 colors and do it for March. Well, I really don't like this font that they used, and I haven't liked it at all for any of the pieces. I just think there's too many. It's like, it's too fancy. It's like, I want block letters. I don't want this fancy. The C looks like a G. It's weird. So, but when I show Miss Coffee, she's like, you need to backstitch that. I'm like, I ain't backstitching it. She goes, stop swearing at me. Which I thought was hilarious. Because it was late at night. We were texting at this point. So I wasn't swearing at her, but I was like, oh. So then I said to Becca, I said, hey, Miss Coffee said that you need to backstitch the March. And she looks at me. I'm like, okay, forget it. So, I don't know. Maybe when the house gets there, you'll be able to read March better. I don't know. So anyways, before I even started March, I'm like, okay, I need to get in my craft room. I had so much stuff just piled on my desk. Because whenever I get something, or, you know, instead of putting it away, I just put it on my desk. I always tell Becca, just put that on my desk. Just put that on my desk. So I had a big mess to put away. Which it didn't take long. It took like maybe not even 5 minutes to put all the crap away and organize it and all that. And so then from 9:30 until 3:30, what is that? Oh, excuse me. Of course, see, I get on here and I yawn. I don't yawn all day long. Get on here, record a video, yawn. 6 hours I worked on basically paperwork for magical stitches. I had to go through and because I'm doing all the events except for 2. I'm not doing a full coverage event and I'm not doing the smalls events, but I'm doing all the other events. The one is the outrageous headmistress. That's the only one you can double dip. So anytime you stitch on anything, homework, monsters, cabins, did I miss anything? I think that's it. Homework, monster, cabins. Well, and they just added camp. You can count that for your outrageous headmistress. I don't want to say master. Headmistress challenge. So I had to go through my calendar. First I put all that in the headmistress. Then from the headmistress, I had to do all of my cabins and go make sure that my
100 feet, keep right.
Cabins, you want me to go this way? Okay. We're just listening to her today. I'm not fighting with her.
Keep right.
Do I really want to do this? Yeah, we'll just do this. Okay, that was my work. So, what was I even talking about? I was talking about the homework. Oh, so then I had to go in and make sure that all the pictures for the cabin. So it's really weird with the cabins. And I don't know if I should, I'm not going to erase the, okay, I guess I should just talk and not like try to think. I'll talk out loud. So, or think out loud. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God. So, with the cabins, you have to do 2,000 stitches in, well, build a cabin or repair a cabin. I think it's repair a cabin or clean out a cabin. Whatever. It fixes the cabin. So, for myself to make it easier, because at first I was just like, okay, I'm just going to take a cabin and I'm just going to put a whole bunch of whips in there. And when I get 1,000, that'll be fine. Because for some reason, I wasn't thinking it was 2,000. I was thinking it was 20,000. Yeah, I don't know where I got that. But I'm like, oh my God, this is going to take forever to get one of these. Well, it's 2,000. So I had to redo all the cabins. I wanted each cabin to have their own whip, basically. Which I did that, I want to say at the end of January, when I kind of figured everything out. So then Sunday, I went through each cabin because, so after I put them, I take it from the calendar to the headmistress challenge. Then I take the headmistress challenge right up and I do each whip itself. So I had 2 months to do. Usually it's easy because it's 1 week. It's just like bam, 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 you know, update everything. Well, I had a lot of weeks to do and catch up. So then I take that whip and go to its cabin and take the latest picture. And instead of, I think I'm just going to keep all the middle pictures because the very end picture I say, so far for 600 stitches or whatever it is. Instead of saying, you know, this is how many stitches added to it, I'm just going to do so far. So I think that works a lot better. And I can look at it faster instead of trying to count it all up. So I can see. Because my goal is for next weekend for me to go, except for the 2 cabins, which I'm really kind of like upset with myself that I put those 2 cabins as the temperature tree. One is the temperature tree and one is the temperature chart. It's going to take forever to get 2,000 stitches in those. And I would kind of just like to clear them out. So what I think I'm going to do, I already made this decision. I just made this decision right here on the spot. I am going to first start with cabin 1, see how many stitches I have to go, and just basically start knocking out the cabins. And when I get to the temperature chart cabins, which I'm going to do the temperature charts, and then I will just grab a random piece that I don't have as a cabin yet and just finish off the stitches for that. That makes sense, yeah. Because I'm going to be done with these cabins. Because they just released the new part, which is something about the camps. I think the camps are 5,000 per thing. But I think there's only, I don't know, I had to look at it again. So then, after I did all that, then I had to go do the reading challenges. And because you have the monthly reading challenges, but your monthly reading challenges, okay, so let me calm down and explain this right. The monthly challenge, they give you, I think last month was 5 categories and this month was 4 categories, or vice versa. I think it's usually 4, but one time we had 5. So, and I did not like these categories this month. But I was under the impression, because I think I got confused with the monsters, and you're listening to people who aren't, you know, the people in charge. So I remember seeing one time where they said that you had to like with the monsters, you have to kill each monsters, but it doesn't matter how many sets you do. Like, let's say Medusa was, I think she was 2,000 stitches, and the blue monster, I can't remember names, the blue monster was 1,000 stitches, but the red monster was only 500 stitches. So you couldn't kill like 5 of the red monsters and not kill all the other ones. You had to kill them in sets. So if you were going to kill one, you had to kill them all before you could start killing the same monster over again. Does that make sense? So I thought that's how it was with the reading challenge too, that you had to read in every single category before you could read another one in the same category, which that's not how it was. And oh my God, I'm kind of glad that I didn't know that, because in February's, I read every single category, which brought me into a new category of reading, I didn't know there was actually a needlework category. There are books out there about stories where needlework or yarny things are incorporated. And I was like, oh my god, I am like obsessed with this one author. It's really cool. But the only thing is, the person who's reading the book does not know how to say Ada, and she calls it Ada, the Ada fabric, and it's like, Ada, Ada. I went some 16 count Ada, and it's like, Ada? How do you get Ada? But anyways, oh, it drives me up the wall. But it's just so cool to be like hearing, you know, I need a skein of 550. And I'm like, I love 550 too. You know, I'm a dork. I am the biggest dork. So, anyways, I had to take, and I made this decision after the month is over, except for December, you know, I have to do it as I do it. But after the month is over, then I'm going to add it all to the yearly. Oh, I didn't explain this because I got all caught up on that. So, with the monthly challenges, okay, I'm not going to, I think it's, if it's 0 to 3 hours, or at least anywhere from, no, that can't be right. Maybe it is, to 200 pages, you get 500. Now, I'm not, don't quote me on this. I'm just like, it's something like this. Okay, dude, can you just go? I need to get over. So it goes by the length of books of how many stitches you get. And at first I was like, oh my god, I have to stitch 1,000 stitches to read this book? No. That's not how this works. You read the book and it counts as 1,000 stitches. So I can be stitching homework and earning stitches, and while I'm stitching that homework, listen to an audiobook where I'm getting stitches as I read. So I was like, yeah. But here's the thing. For the monthly, it goes by the length of the book. Oh shoot, so I'm gonna have to go through that and fix that. Now that I just thought about that. Because I was just copying and paste onto the yearly. But in the yearly, okay, 1189. In the yearly one, which you pick 10 categories, which this is where it can get confusing too. You pick 10 categories, but you only get, I think it's like 300 stitches per book, no matter the length. So I had to go in because I was just copying and pasting, and that means I'm saying that I did 1,000, and that's not right. So, yeah, so I'm gonna have to remember to go in there and change that, because that's not right. So anyways, but whatever category you use for the monthly, you don't have to use the same category in the yearly. So, because I know that I don't have some, like the settings one, it was settings in the US. Well, I didn't pick that one, but the books that I read for that can actually go for male or female author. So it was a lot of, you know, finding where it will fit in my area, and then logging all the books that I've already read this month, which that's easy because all I have to do is go on Goodreads and it has all my information there. So, and then I had to write my thoughts on it, which then I decided, okay, I'm just going to do that after I read each book, because I read a lot of series and I'm like, oh, wait, what was Lindsay doing in this book, you know? So, Or what is Alex Cross doing in that book? Yeah, I'm on a big James Patterson read right now. It's either James Patterson or the needlework books. So, yeah, and then yesterday was crazy at work, which there was no reason for it. I know I keep saying I need to get a new job. I really just need to get a new job. It really is frustrating to have to wait for someone to do their job so you can do your job. Yesterday, I could have been done at 1 o'clock if she would have just done her job. Which this is the last time that I had to have her, so that's fine. But she's a talker. And when she talks, she doesn't design. And it's like, okay, zip it. I know it's your last day here, and I like talking to you, but if I talk to you, then you don't work. And then I can't do my work. So just get my orders done. Like today, it is 11:08. I've already done, I want to say, 6 deliveries, maybe more, I don't know. I don't have my trip sheets on me, and I really don't try to keep track of how many I do, because I do that with the paperwork, you know. So anyways, I have, how many do I have on me? Whoa! Yeah, shouldn't have looked when I was doing that. 7, 8, 9. I have 9 deliveries on me right now, and then there's 8 deliveries at the shop. She only has to do 3 more deliveries. So, technically, I could be done probably about 1 o'clock today. Unless they just start coming over. But, yesterday, I didn't have that many deliveries. I was out till 4:30. Because I had to keep waiting for her to make my deliveries. Which is so frustrating. So, yeah, I went home and I started doing a couple of stitches on my cottage. Really wanted to get the roof done yesterday. And I was like, nope. Because when I get frustrated, I don't know. It just exhausts me. So when I got home from work, I was exhausted. So I took a nap. And then I woke up and we had dinner, and then all I did was play on my phone because I knew I had to be back up at 7:50 this morning because I had 9 o'clock funerals, so I had to be at work by 8:30. And it's like, I knew me. If I was to pick up my cross stitching, I'd be up until 2 o'clock in the morning cross stitching. So I was like, I'll just play this stupid game on my phone. Which I looked up and it was 12:30. I'm like, I wanted to go to bed at 11. But that didn't happen, but whatever. So, but today, no matter what, I'm going home and I'm cross stitching. Oh, and I've decided to. I'm going to concentrate on homework, and I'm not going to, like, force myself. Okay, here. I'm not going to start new starts just so I can fit it in the homework. And I'm not doing penalty stitches because I don't know. What I have to do penalty stitches on is my Harry Potter sale. And I'm not really in the mood to work on my Harry Potter sale right now. So, I'm not doing penalty stitches. So I decided if I don't do homework, I'm just going to work on the monsters, which I've already done the monsters for this month. And I've decided I'm only doing 1 set of monsters. Some people are doing like 3 or 4 sets, and it's like, but what about the cabins and the camp? So, my monsters are done. So, if I'm not working on homework, then I'm only working on cabins. Because I want to get these damn cabins done. But I love this magical stitches. I feel like I'm talking really fast too. Sorry if you feel like I'm talking fast. And God forbid if you're watching me on double speed and I'm talking this fast, Holy crap. I don't know, I just haven't talked to you guys in so long, and I just feel like, blah, 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 you know? So, I missed you guys. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the magical stitches. So, I'm really enjoying doing the magical stitches because I feel like it really keeps me motivated to stitch. But for a while there, I felt like magical stitches was like taking the fun out of it. So it's like it's very hard to balance, because God, I do not want to lose my stitchy bug like I lost my diamond painting bug, which it still hasn't come back. Sorry guys, Beast is ready for me, but I just don't feel like diamond painting. I think too because it messes with my shoulder when I diamond paint. It really aggravates the arthritis. And it doesn't make sense. You would think the cross stitching does, which the cross stitching does sometimes, but not as much as diamond painting. And I don't understand why, but oh well. Okay, I think I might get off of here because it's getting quite warm in here and I need to turn my air on. Or crack my window. I'm gonna crack my window a little because it's getting stuffy. Yeah, so my plans are to cross stitch and cross stitch and cross stitch. Okay guys, I am gonna let it go here and I will try to come back tomorrow and talk some more. Yay! Yay. Hello. It's Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, on the way home. Started recording, wanted to record a long time back there, but right when I pushed record, my work called and was like, hey, there's a guy on the phone who's really mad. I'm like, yeah, what do I care? Like, roses were supposed to be delivered today to Roseville. I'm like, need more information than that. I need a street name. And she said it. I'm like, that doesn't even sound familiar. Nope, wasn't today. And I'm not coming back. It's 4 o'clock. No, I'm not coming back. Not my problem, not my fault. I know, every time I get on here, I say, I need to get a new job. I need to get a new job. I need to get a new job. I'm sick of this. It's 4 o'clock. I could have been done at 1 again today if they would have just made my stuff. Well, 1:30, because an order did come over at 1:30. But, you know, that was the last order that came over. But still, I would have been done by 2. Oh, my gosh. So, what did I do yesterday? I finished the cabin yesterday. I'm so excited. I'm on my way home now. That didn't sound right. Whatever. I'm on my way home now. I think that's what I said. I'm so exhausted. I'm gonna do a stitchy time. I was talking to Miss Coffee and I said, okay, I'm gonna do every other week because it feels like to do stitchy time each week, I have nothing really to say. And it's a very short video. And she came back and said, I don't care if it's 10 minutes. I want your video. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I'll do it. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'm super excited. And I should be able to finish another cabin tonight. So, because I started looking at it last night. And I think the first cabin, because I want to do them in order now. I think the first cabin, I only need like 680 stitches. I can do that in a night. No problem. Now watch. I'll walk in the door and all hell's gonna break loose and I won't be able to stitch. That would be my luck. So, God, it's so beautiful. It's 74 degrees right now. And my flowers are coming in, which I'm super excited about. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do stitchy time and stitch, and then I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Sorry it was such a short clip. Blame my work. It's all my work's fault. Which really, there's nothing else to really say because I just told you everything. I could bitch about work more. I could do that all day long. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Short clip. Yay! Hello. So I thought I'd jump on real fast because I'm trying to be really good this week and give you a clip every single day, which I think I have. So, yeah. Yesterday when I pulled in and said, okay, now I'm going to go do that stitchy time video, that didn't happen. What did happen is me and Becca rearranged the whole craft room and organized and cleaned. Yay! And I still was able to get, I want to say 500 stitches in last night. So, yay! Which, there's not going to be much stitching tonight because it's already 5:45. Can I go? Is it my turn? Sure, I'm going. It's 5:45. And I just made my last delivery. So, yay. No yay. That is a big fat no yay. So, I'm hoping to be able to get home. Hopefully, Becca has started dinner. And eat. Oh, yeah, because did I tell you the funeral home that I went to was closed when they told me to deliver it late? I think I left that out. Yeah, so now I have to be at the funeral home at 8 o'clock in the morning, which means that I have to get up at 7 o'clock to get ready to be at the funeral home at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not happy at all. Why tell me late if I can't deliver it late? Really? They could have said by 5, and then I would have known to get there by 5. I got there at 5:24. All closed up. So, yeah. So that means I had to go to bed early, and which is fine because I'm exhausted. So, yay. No yay. But I was so proud of myself getting so many stitches done, and we took down the whole, I think you can see it in the background of the Stitchy Time videos, the diamond painting wall, because I didn't like how John did it. And of course, we had to put Cloud Runner up there, so we had to rearrange anyways, so Cloud Runner would fit up there. And I think I like how we have it. There's still some gaps, but there really is no way to do that, to fix that. So I don't know what's going on there. Just 2 trucks holding up the street. Yay. Yeah, so what I would like to do is go home and figure out how many stitches I need to do to finish this one cabin with the stitches that I did. Ooh, okay, get past him. Because I want to say when I did the math, it was like 689 stitches. And I know I put in 500 plus stitches last night. So I want to do the math and see exactly how many stitches I have to stitch tonight, which I know it's going to be under 200. And then I'm just going to stitch that and then probably call it a night. But my March cottage is looking so freaking cute. One good thing, when you see the next Stitchy Time video, I'll have 2 finishes because I'm definitely finishing the March cottage. Oh my God, why do I keep calling it a cabin? Because the homeworks are cabins. These are cottages. What is the difference between a cottage, a house? I know a ranch, because I think a ranch is when it's... No, that's not right. I was going to say a ranch is when it's... on a slab. There's no crawl space or basement. Someone's got their music like jamming. I can't think because of the music. I want to figure out what song it is. So, yeah, what is the difference between a cottage, a ranch, a house? I know there's another one I can't think of. I know what a mansion is, of course. Remember when you were in school, did you guys do the, what was it now? A house, a mansion, I think an attic. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it was 5 things that you would live in. I want to say it was 5. Then you had to list 5 guys' names, and then 5 numbers for kids. Like, how many kids are you gonna have? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. There were other things too, but now I can't remember any of it. But remember, it was a house, a mansion, the attic. Was it a doghouse? So we're just missing one more. Was it a boat? To live on a boat? I don't remember. I really don't remember. I think you did cars too. What kind of car you were gonna drive? What job you were gonna have? Okay, why are you honking? I don't know who's honking, but someone was honking. There's like no one around me. You see this? It's empty. Who's honking? I don't know. I'm so tired. I can't believe how tired I am. Oh, I hate this. I did talk to John today, though. Today's Thursday. If I did not say that, I think I did. I think I did. Me thunk a lot. Oh my gosh, brain won't work. So I talked to John, and I was like, you know what? Which was very surprising when I called him in at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like he already figured he was going to have to, and I just told him, I said, you know what? From now on, you just work Thursdays. Because I'm sick of calling you in every Thursday. Why don't you just work Thursdays? So now he works 4 days a week. He works Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, yay. And then he's on call Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I'm on call Saturday because I ain't coming in on a Sunday. Forget that crap. He never needs me on Sundays, and he's always home. This is what really irritates me too, is he doesn't understand. He'll come home and he's like, man, I had 28 deliveries today. Yeah, but most of them were going to funeral homes. And a lot of them are going to the same funeral home. I have 28 deliveries, and it's usually freaking residents. Residents take forever. I know I've explained this. A funeral home, all you do is you open the back door, and you put it on the shelf, and you walk out the door. Now, if it was 10 years ago, you would look on the board and make sure the name was on the board, but people are so lazy now, they don't even write the name on the board. So, and businesses are easy too, because that's usually you walk in and you give it to the receptionist and then they take it to them. But residents, you have to go to the door. You have to knock. And you get, what usually happens is you have to count till 10. Then you re-knock. Then you go out to your car and you call them. And this is what I get usually. Oh, I heard someone knocking at the door, but I didn't know who it was. Oh, I didn't mention this. After I called them, because if you don't answer the first time, I'm hanging up and I'm calling right back. Because you'll usually answer on the second time if someone's calling you and you don't know the phone number. So then they answer and they're like, oh yeah, I heard someone knocking on the door, but I wasn't sure who it was. And then the phone started ringing, and then you called back, and I figured, well, shit, it might have been the person who was knocking at the door. You're intelligent, aren't you? So it takes time to do residents. Funerals? I'll do funerals all day. I'll do 60 a day. So, yeah. Sorry, I went a little ranty there. Oh, I'm just exhausted. Okay, so I'm going to go in. Oh, Toby wants to say hi. I don't know if you can hear him. If I turn this down, can you roll this? Hi! You want to see him? Hi! This happens every day. Oh, he stopped. He knows you're looking at him. He's crazy. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to go inside and start my night and go to bed after my night is done. Did you bark so much that now you got a dry mouth? Okay, bye, guys. Hello, and welcome back to Madness. So, it is Saturday. Didn't record yesterday because right when I was going to record, I was going to go deliver my Detroit funeral to a church. And then, hold on a second. Beck, you know that door didn't shut, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to tell them you have a flower delivery? So, guys staring like, what's going on? Why are you in my driveway? So, what I planned on doing was to, okay, I couldn't concentrate with him staring and all that. So, my plan was to deliver that arrangement, come out of the church, and then on the way back to the shop, I would have like a 45-minute ride and, you know, talk to you guys. Well, I fell. Well, I fell down. Is it 4 flights of stairs?
4 steps.
4 steps. I kept saying flights, and I'm like, flights are when you turn and turn and turn, right?
Yep.
So I fell down 4 steps. They were poured concrete steps. I'm trying to get to the next address here. We're going to Roxanne. So,
And 500 feet to turn right.
there's been plenty of times that I've fallen down steps and it was like I got to the bottom, like, whoa, what the hell happened? Don't remember, you know, falling down the steps, just knowing, oh, I'm falling, and I landed. This time it was slow motion, and at one point I remember being up in the air because I didn't just like boom, 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 boom. No, I had to fly up and then turn and land on my whole right side. So
Mile, turn right.
last night I just thought it was my ankle was twisted and it looked like someone put a sausage roll right where your ankle is. But of course, Nurse Becca propped it up and iced it for me. Got it back down. Then went out to dinner because we had our monthly dinner date with my friends, and came back and it was another sausage roll. So Becca had to prop it up again and ice it.
Turn right.
And I felt, oh, my hip is hurting a little. And my wrist was hurting a little. It was nothing like, you know, I couldn't handle. My shoulder was not hurting whatsoever. This morning I woke up, my ankle is fine. It's still swollen, but it doesn't hurt to walk on it. So that's good.
In 1 mile, turn left.
My hip still hurts. My wrist is fine, but I can't move my shoulder. I try to move my shoulder and it's like someone like put an electric rod up there and just shocking the heck out of it. So, yay? No yay, because I don't know if I can cross stitch. But I can tell you that progress on my cross stitch. I gotta be able to cross stitch. I'll figure something out because I just have 600, 700 more stitches. And the March cottage is done. I know I'm whining, but I want it done before March is over. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. I have been stitching every day. Monday you guys will get a stitchy time. Come hell or high water. Is that how you say it? Yeah. So, oh, Becca's in the car with me, by the way.
Hello.
Because she had to, she has to be my runner. I can drive, which yesterday I couldn't even drive, but I still had to drive.
Turn left.
Work has been crazy. Like I said, it's Saturday and I'm working. There were almost 40 deliveries today. So me and Becca came in and took 9, and John says it's okay. So when we left the shop, it was what, 12 o'clock?
Yep. And there were 7 left.
And there were 7 left. So, and 3 of them are going to the same city. So he'll be fine. It won't hurt him to work till 4 o'clock one day, you know. But I felt bad for him. The only thing I felt bad for him is, and he told me to go in and take whatever I wanted. So I went in and I took all the orders that were done. Well, as we were pulling away, you know, I'm talking to him on the phone, and he's like, I see you. He does that. We do that to each other. We act creepy. And like, where are you? Where are you? And I'm like, oh, I see you. And he was at the crossroad. I was on Gratian, and he was on Common in Gratian. And so I'm like, oh, honey. Because that's right where the shop is. He says, I'm on my way back now. And I'm like, there's nothing made. I just literally took everything. I waited for her to finish the last one she was working on and took that. There's not even any orders started yet. He's like, that's okay. I'll just go to Dearborn and get some sausages and jerky. I'm like, go ahead. You do you. So, yeah. That's basically it. Wanted to fill you in why I didn't do a clip yesterday. Dang, that vibration from that truck is making us vibrate. I don't know if you guys can see that. That was weird.
Oh, they can see it.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes when I think it's really shaky, and then you watch it back, and it's like, I didn't see any shaking. So, I don't know. Yeah, which next week will be, because I'm going to start doing this. 1 week's going to be a vlog where I'm driving in the car. And then the next week, I'm going to try to do a vlog type, but I'm going to be stitching. So, every day I'll come on and I'll be doing something in the house, you know. I don't know what, it'll probably be stitching. More than likely, it'll be stitching. Let's be serious. Sorry, I love cross stitching now. And I have all my goals and everything. So I'm just like a cross stitching machine. So I'm going to let you guys off here. Now, stick around because the next clip is going to be how Cal wanted me to record it. How I put my blanket and why I put my blanket on my chair. Why I sit on Deadpool. Which, I really love it. I mean, nothing falls down. And I can actually put things on the side of me and not have to worry that they're going to fall down. So, yay. Okay, guys. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Okay, Cal. This is for you. So, this is my comfy chair. Got all my stitching over there. So, The reason I sit on a Deadpool blanket is because when you sit in this chair, okay, how am I going to do this? Okay, hold on. So there's this big gap. I don't know if you can tell, but there's this big gap. So you'll be like watching TV and you put the remote and there it goes. It just fell down. So now I have to flip the chair and grab it. Oh, wait. Oh, it didn't fall down all the way. Oh, but what always falls down is my cell phone or anything else because it falls down. See the big gap? Can you see that big gap? And you'll hear clunk and it's on the floor. So I take Deadpool and see how I put it over the arms and then I do a little tucking action. Not much, but now my vape can't fall down. That was the main thing. My vape would fall, or the remote, or my cell phone, because I'll put the remote here, and then, or my cell phone, and the next thing you know, it would fall down. So, yes, I sit on Deadpool. And here's a bonus. I can't breathe. That was a lot of work. Oh, I can't find it. It's here. See, today I'm cleaning up all this mess. Because once again, I'm reorganizing. But this turns it into a nice mouse pad. So, yeah, then I have a mouse pad too. So, there you go, Cal. Don't mind the mess because we're in the middle of cleaning. So, bye, guys.